We got 3 minutes until weekly, bruh.
Oh god, okay, hold on. Week 2. Why are people pinging me? Bro.
Hey, bro, dude.
Alright, let's go. Today I play God. The Guildmaster has high hopes for this experiment. Success means salvation, failure means Armageddon. May future be with us. Also, this weekly use a solution box. Practice by typing in the phrase dark room. Reference.
Be an alpha. Be an alpha.
You arrive in a darkened room. Strange drawings cover a whiteboard on one of the walls. That's Big Pen, isn't it?
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
C-O... Yeah, I think I see it too.
Alone.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Exploring the room, you find a similar whiteboard on the opposite wall. Bro, relax! On it is some symbol with text below it. Matthew, Helene, Iota, Laura, Otto.
I don't know what this means.
Me neither. I feel like they're names of hurricanes. Do you recognize the symbol on the whiteboard?
That's the sign symbol.
Apparently it's a section sign, or a Silk Road. It's just titled Meow. I can't help but find that super hilarious.
Gorp. 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 They're all like pretty major hurricanes, I'm pretty sure. I was thinking like where the hurricane hit. Hurricane Matthew hit the Bahamas as
Like, you gotta consider that these hurricanes can, like, hit multiple regions.
weirdly enough, all of these hurricanes do hit in like the western part of the world. But if we take the months and convert it to A1Z26,
I-K-H-K, nah. Yeah, we got nothing. Still nothing.
nope, there's nothing, bro. But this is like the most like vague thing in existence, TBH.
It's like one of those puzzles where it just presents a bunch of hints and then you just force connections together. The maximum envelope of water, aka meow. The maximum envelope of water computation computes the worst case scenario of storm surge based on a grouping of direct and strength. Interesting. While Vincent hasn't investigated a 4-letter acronym that isn't important to solving the puzzle, it's time for me to explain what was going on behind the scenes. So around this time, it's been 20 minutes since the weekly has released, and it's also when we have our very first solver for the week, Umsit. Umsit solved the weekly within almost exactly 20 minutes, but was extremely close to fulfilling a sub 20, meaning I was this close to filling out a bingo. Alright, now is the time we can cut back to a very corny montage of me and Asden trying to research stuff for the puzzle.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, you're okay. You lived a million years, you'll make it through the day. The sun, the rain, the mud, the clay. You lived a million years, don't get to better days.
I'm gonna take a break. I'm getting too... yeah. Hello! Shoot, I yelled out hello and realized I was still muted. Oh. Yo. That's how you solve beta! Oh my god! Okay, so here's the explanation, right? Meow the thing that meows are cats. This is a hint to categories.
Bruh.
So, to get the answer, you basically take the nth letter of the hurricane name, the category number. So if the category is 5, you take the 5th letter of the hurricane name.
Alright, level gamma, here we come.
Somebody's ranting in my DMs because they just saw beta and they hate it. Understandably so. Glad we're out of it though. Oh my god, I just sort of realized, the left side, it's all about, like the cards. A through 9. JKQ. You're the poker, you're the Balacho guy, right? You can solve this.
Fuck. I don't know what that means.
Dude, you're the Balacho, you're the... Wait, what? How did you get that?
I'm taking all the cards that are specifically hearts only.
Why?
What the fucking thing?
Oh.
Okay, I think I understand what a kicker is. It's basically anything that's not part of poker hand. Thumbs up.
What are like the card specific numeric values? Like past 10.
Jack is 11, Queen is 12, King is 13, I think.
Alright.
Ace is 1 or 14, I think, or is it 11? I don't know. There it is.
This is terrible! Ew! This is horrible! You are pissing me off! You said another one! Stop! Gamma! Frick you, Gamma! Hello, Asin. Mind explaining how you solved the puzzle with just this?
Okay, so like the stupid grid that we got earlier, I don't know how we got stuck on it, but basically you take the cards and you just take the values of the cards and put it through A1Z26. It's legitimately that simple.
I was thinking something similar to this, however, I overcomplicated it like crazy. I thought you had to add up all the values of the row. Like, for example, 2 and then Q plus 1 would make 13. 3 plus J would make 14, so on and so forth. Lyrics. The display activates on the opposite side. The display reads lyrics as well as some text.
What I'm getting from this is that it's as easy as going through the lyrics of every song and picking the 50th word.
What do you think the asterisk means?
Like, if it's the 50th word, just take the first letter or something.
50 star.
I don't know what the star means.
Whatever that could mean.
But remember, the hints can just be really stupid. What if 50 star is like the 50 stars of the US flag?
Oh, that's actually good though. Okay, that makes sense, actually. What the heck? There is not the sufficient disk space to continue recording. Bullcrap, bro. You were just at 1 gigabyte free earlier. How in the world did you magically fill up 1 gigabyte of storage? What? That makes no logical sense.
Welcome back, guys, to the Dissolved Helium YouTube channel.
There is a mention of South Carolina on Beers and Sunshine.
Oh god, we're gonna have to look for the US states, aren't we?
Yep. US states in the... Yeah, there's Mississippi in Uptown Funk. Chicken.
I feel like it wants to take the abbreviations of each of the states or something.
However, you've got to consider this. The answer is somehow 5 letters. So here are a list of the songs. The answer is Torch, by the way. Torch.
Fuck did... Okay, you know what? I'll just...
Item found. Torch. You found the torch. To use it, type the word torch after any solution phrase.
This is a backtracking thing, isn't it?
Probably. Oh, it says in the title, faces in order, WRGOBY, which is clearly the initials of colors.
Read faces like a book.
Solving moves don't matter. Oh, is this a Rubik's Cube? This is a 2x2 Rubik's Cube. You can solve a 2x2 Rubik's Cube, right?
You don't need the moves to solve it, you just need to put it in order, right? Well, this is gonna be kind of hard to orient, especially since we don't have a 3D.
Go on Roblox! I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding. Let's hop on Roblox.
Alright, let's get you on here. Oh my god, no way we solve it. Oh, I can already see the solution. Ways. Watch. Yeah. Alright, don't look at it from here. Let's actually put it all out. So
Hey,
shut up. Gunners always watching.
Uranus receive harbor the keeper's flame.
Oh, we solved it. We solved.
May your mind set you free by the wonderful. May your
Weekly review jump scare. First off, the final puzzle was very cool. I love the way the room that we've been solving puzzles in morphs into a different puzzle. I also love how the 3D of the Rubik's Cube can be visualized through the images and descriptions of the player's movements. Even the idea of the Rubik's Cube is foreshadowed from the title screen. Wow, the simple 3D of the areas look very nice too. I gotta give credit to that as well. The only thing I really dislike and the problem I wish to emphasize about this weekly is how vague the hints are. The hints have a lot of possibilities as to what they could mean, which makes the hints misleading and frustrating to deal with. Some time has been dedicated in this video showcasing our failed ideas because I wanted to make a point about how misleading these hints can be. An example of a terrible hint is the meow hint in beta. In perspective from the creator or from hindsight, this can seem like a good hint. The thing that meows are cats. This is a hint to categories. Sure, this can seem like a good hint, however, it's a frustrating hint because of the other ways to interpret this hint. For instance, the maximum envelope of water. Me and Azin were so hyper-fixated on this incorrect idea because we thought this was related to the puzzle. It made sense to us. The maximum envelope of water is related to storm surges. The text provided names of hurricanes, which causes storm surges. The best way to combat this is to think of the ways hints can be interpreted and experiment with ways to limit the amount of interpretations. As an example, let's take the computer text of level Gamma. Focusing on only the heart cards is hinted through the bottom line. The correct idea to take away from this hint is to take only hearts. What are some other ways to interpret this hint? How about taking only the cards that have a value that's less than 3? Because this is the less than symbol followed by a 3. Now, think of a fix that can remove this idea from being a possible interpretation, such as replacing these characters with the heart sign. Doing this can lessen the confusion and frustration of puzzles, and can make the path towards solving more fair and clear. Also, I completely forgot to talk about the lack of hints Alpha had in regards to Pigpen Cipher. I think there should have been some hint to Pigpen because it's unfair to newer solvers that don't know anything about Pigpen. Anyways, that's all. Goodbye. This video did take such a long time to edit, so hopefully the next week shouldn't be as